Last time Crystal Palace were in town, the Amex was packed and the atmosphere was electric. Almost exactly a year later, and whilst the atmosphere will be very different, of course, the rivalry on the pitch will be no less fierce. The prize on offer, should Albion win tonight, is tantalising. Not only will they open a 7-point gap between themselves and the bottom three, but they'll leapfrog Palace in the table and drag them into the relegation battle at the same time. The next 90 minutes will go a long way to shaping the rest of the season. Veltman, he comes in field, neatly done. Now Trossard, crossing chance goes low, good control from Veltman, whipped across, flashed across goal. Whipped in low here by Trossard, the control was excellent. Cross really good as well. It was Morpay who had a big swipe at it, but Kouyate got there first. Ball for Ayew. Up against Byrne, into Mateta, and Mateta flicks it past Sanchez. A goal on the break out of absolutely nothing. It's his first in Palace colours, and Palace have snatched it. Although, going to wait a moment here because the referee goes over to check on what's happened with Ayew and Dan Byrne. I'm not quite sure what's happened here. First real attack from Palace down the line for Ayew, who just had too much pace for Dan Byrne. His cross was excellent. Mateta in front of White. The finish, credit to him. Cheeky and effective. Looking for Alzate. And he will take the corner. Excellent work from Steven Alzate. Good movement. Used his body well to make sure the Palace defender couldn't clear it. Whipped in by Gross. White was at the near post. Drops for Bissouma. Out to Trossard. Trossard in on his right foot, went in low. Dunk looks to tee up his man and it's fizzed wide. Joel Veltman on the edge, still yet to score for the club. He was close here. Inventive from Trossard, neat from Dunk, and then fizzed quite a way wide in the end from Veltman, but caught it fairly sweetly. The idea was there, the execution not. Does make its way through to Byrne. Cheeky pass down the line for McAllister, back for Byrne. He'll look to whip it, stands it up really well. Oh, good header, well blocked, and it's down and Welbeck wide, goal kick. Great start to the second half, but not rewarded with a goal. Cross from Dan Byrne here, excellent, just set for the byline, stood it up for the back post. Gross's header, not sure where it was travelling. Cahill blocked it, scuffed from Veltman, and likewise from Danny Welbeck. Just didn't catch it. Great football from Ben White. Stepped onto the ball. Sets Albion on the attack again. Trossard. It's good football. Comes out to Gross. Might drop for Welbeck. Might drop for Veltman. Into the net. No offside flag. Joel Veltman's first goal in Albion colours draws the Seagulls level. Well, he's deserved that. Albion's best player on the night. One of their biggest attacking threats throughout. And he's got his rewards. Trossard floating with menace. Great ball in field. Gross slightly loose touch. Welbeck looked like he was clear. Dropped to Veltman. Swept past Guaita. No mistake from the Dutchman. Swept into the corner. No chance Guaita And Albion, crucially, a level just 10 minutes into the second half. Burn. Good turn. Great cross. Morpay. Trossard. Saved by Guaita. Can they force it in? Trossard drags it. Welbeck's there. Guaita with the save. McAllister. There's the block. Albion somehow are not in the lead. But with half an hour to go, they are in the ascendancy. Look at this passage of play. Dan Burn deserves credit. Scooped in a great cross. Good flick from Morpay. Good stop from Guaita initially. And then he just... another good save there, and another. Brilliant goalkeeping, it has to be said. First save you'd expect him to make. It was a tame effort from Trossard, but he stood tall and got back to cover Welbeck's strike as well. It's fallen here, prodded forward. Morpay, Welbeck, and a great block as Welbeck tried to hit it on the spin. Corner. He's getting closer, Danny Welbeck. Sloppy from the Eagles. Morpay unselfish, but just behind Welbeck, who on the spin saw his shot blocked by Cahill. Gross goes short. Teed back up to him. Back to Trossard. Into Gross again. Different angles. Trossard. Fizzed across. It loops up. Headed back across. Drops to Veltman. It's a good block. Morpay. White. It just won't go in. It is a calamitous bit of defending from Palace, but effective. They just do not look comfortable. It's Trossard. Great feet from him. Burn to Morpay. Oh, over the bar from Lallana. He wants a corner. He won't get it. Lallana thought that was his moment. It almost was. Brilliant from Burn again. Whipped in low. Morpay let it run, and Lallana just got slightly underneath it. Now Veltman's pinched it back. Albion flood forward once more. Veltman, Lallana, over the bar from Lallana. He leant back and he looked for the corner, but he couldn't find it. Great ball from Veltman. Lallana steadied himself, but the finish not good enough. Five minutes will be added at the end of this one. Koyate's injury, substitutions of course, plenty to add on. Rolled into Welbeck, Welbeck turns, tees it up for Jahanbash, it deflects and it's wide of the post. Corner, could have been so much more. Gary Cahill, the hero again for Crystal Palace. Great football, scooped into Trossard, rolled into Welbeck, great touch, knew where Jahanbash was. Another fantastic block. Out to Ben White. Can't beat the first man. And that is a strange clearance from White. Ayew. Past Welbeck. Palace threaten. So rare that they have. Benteke! That is heartbreaking. A fabulous finish, but Albion have lost it right at the death here. Hodgson all smiles, despair for the Seagulls. They cannot believe it. Palace have barely attacked in the second half. So they won the ball back here. Ayew just drove forward. Found Townsend, who Didn't have much to aim for in the box. He slung it across. Benteke on the volley, first time, bottom corner, no chance. Sanchez. Heartache. Football is a cruel game, and that exemplifies it. There's the delight, the visiting manager. Pretty much the last kick of the game. And there's his opposite number.